Morvant Caledonia stunned high-fliers W Connection 2-1 to heap pressure on the Savonetta Boys, who are in danger of missing out on a top 2 finish in their Abercromby Group of the First Citizens Cup Series. Meanwhile, Ruskin Mark says there were big wins for both the Defence Force and Central FC, which helped them both to 9 points and safe passage through to the semis of the tournament.
A shock defeat last time out, the Defence Force came with a vengeance against Club Sando, coached by none other than Angus Eve, himself a former Defence Force star. But all of that was tempered by the bad sight of national defender Jamali Garcia going down in pain with an apparent dislocated ankle and fractured tibia, which was later confirmed after x-rays done at hospital. He had to be stretchered off the field and taken by ambulance to hospital, where the foot was realigned without surgery and placed in an orthopedic cast for maximum stability to aid the healing process. That seemed to wake up the Defence Force as they went hard at Club Sando. Eventually, they would be rewarded when this throw-in falls to Dylan King, who picked his spot and deliberately curled it past the despairing dive of Kelvin Henry in goal for Club Sando, 1-0 to the Defence Force on 30 minutes. Club Sando came close here, but the shot was much too close to the keeper, and the Army survived. Then the Defence Force were handed a golden opportunity to double up when Devon Jocelyn was felled in the area by Trevin Ladapi, and the referee pointed to the spot immediately. Up stepped Hashim Asif to do the needful, and the Army was on their way. 2 would eventually become 3 6 minutes before the end, when Rion Moore almost ran out of real estate, collected himself, looked up for a pass, found none, so he went it alone and hit pay dirt with this cheeky effort from a ridiculously tight angle, 3-0 to the Defence Force. That's how it ended, and with the win, they topped the Immortal Group on goal difference only, as they were tied with Central FC on 9 points each. And that's because the Sharks took aim at struggling Sanwa Jablote, and Grenada's Chumel Louison had to be brilliant, and he was, to deny them here. Central had another sniff just before the half, but again Louison was in position to keep out the Sharks. But when 2 defenders mugged the attacker just outside the area, Central got another sniff. Dwayne Muckett made no mistake with the ensuing free kick to give Central the lead on 56 minutes. 6 minutes later, they were in 7th heaven as Karen Ballpress Cummings finishes in style with his less favoured right foot to make it 2-0. Jablote got a little sniff themselves when this back pass was intercepted, and the speedy Jamal Francois would make them pay. And the men from Bougmalatris almost drew level, except for the brilliance of Marvin Phillips in goal for Central. It ended at 2-1 Central, and with the win, they climbed to 9 points, the same as the Defence Force, and will join them in the semis on Friday evening. Ruskin Mark, C Sports.